we are almost heading to the summit of the mountain. We've hiked all day for the past few months. Now we are headed to the summit. So for now, I'd like to invite our lead judge, Damaris Lilech, to give us final comments, and of course, from the judges table, and what you've observed from the teams. Karibu sana. Please let's welcome our lead judge.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Are we scared?
A little bit.
Yeah? Okay, good. So thank you so much. It's been such an exciting day for us. It's been such an energizing day for us. For me, particularly because of the opportunity to engage with such talent. Such great talent that we have in the room. Such great potential. We have been talking about the future. The future is here with us, and particularly in this room. So my job today is actually going to be eventually to tell you who are the winners. But before I do that, as I thank my fellow judges, I'd like us to just spend a minute or two for each judge, just to tell you a bit of feedback. I think it's only fair, isn't it? For them to tell you what they actually observed. Of course, we had a marking scheme. We were looking for analytical skills. We were looking for communication skills. We were giving points against each one of these. But there are things that we observed that we think are very, very critical. For me, at some point, it felt like I was in an interview room. I observed a lot of the things that I observe as I interview people in my work as a HR professional. So I'd like to just give a minute or two to each one of my fellow judges. It wasn't an easy job, by the way. Very competitive. Initially, we were looking at each other like, say, this is going to be a long day. But it's been a really, really exciting day. We've identified a lot of potential in this room. So I think we'll start off with Robert.
Just taking 1 minute to give observations as one of the judges. I was a judge representing actually ACCA members and the profession. So I was sort of like the technical person on the judging panel. And the first thing I would like to say is today we had no losers. I'm proud to say that. We had no losers. Why do I say that? And before you clap. You're all winners because you guys showed up and you actually took the stage. And I think you deserve a round of applause for that. So please. You're not losers. No one should leave here thinking that they lost anything. You have actually gained, you know that experience, almost everyone who came up here saying for the employers, I want to gain experience, I want to gain that opportunity. You've gotten your opportunity. This was a great experience, so please celebrate that. You have not lost. Some have just won more than the others, all right? One is just general communication. And in communication, the message is always with the receiver. Please take note of that. And I found, from where I sat as a judge, a lot of time the communication was happening and presenters lost touch with who they're presenting to. As much as there's a big audience here and the cameras, the people who actually mattered were just the few of us in front here. So you needed to ensure that you communicate that we as the judges understand what you're saying, we can connect with you. And I found that kind of dwindling a bit. So just please take up note. Always remember your audience. Then lastly, go beyond the case study. I want to encourage you to always go beyond. Go beyond what you're presented. Challenge facts. Be skeptics, professional skeptics, and relate to real world problems. I like there's a team, without mentioning specific, related to recent Russia-Ukraine conflict. Good attempt there. Great job for that. But generally, just some observations. I didn't hear much people even mention, like what our keynote speaker said about SDGs. I think if you're going to deliver safe drinking water to people after a natural disaster, there's great opportunity to address a specific SDG, and I wouldn't say which one that is. And I hope you know what SDG means. So be real. Be real, even if you're presenting a theoretical or hypothetical situation, bring in some real life aspects. I didn't hear anyone mention about SDGs. And obviously, if there's a natural disaster and people are lacking drinking water, we are here in Africa and Kenya. How would people get their safe drinking water? We will boil it, isn't it? And what will you use to get fire to boil the water? Firewood. And where do we get firewood from? Trees. And what will happen? Deforestation. I didn't hear any team mention that, and I think that's something, think about it in real life situation. If I was there after a natural disaster, what would happen? I'm just re-emphasizing the point, make it real, make it practical. And then lastly, as the accountant, I didn't hear any mention for those who are doing ACCA about any opportunity or threat around something we call IFRSs. You know, being a non-governmental organization, you must always think, how would the standards affect us? How will the tax man affect us? And how will legislation affect us? So those are just my brief comments as the quote-unquote technical judge on the panel. Thank you, Damaris.
My name is Nzigi Mugwena. I'm from VAT. I'm an HR professional. And so my view, I guess, when we were assessing all of you guys today was to look for that special spark, yeah, that is over and above your technical abilities. I was very impressed to hear that many of you are not actually accounting students. And so what we were looking for as judges was also, how do you utilize your theoretical background, regardless of whichever discipline you come from, to actually solve real life problems? That's what we were really looking for. Yeah, and I think you would have heard our keynote speaker speaking a little bit about the utility of being able to solve problems. This is why you go to school, so that you can think analytically and be able to solve real life problems. This is what we were really looking forward for. I'd say over and above that is also about your leadership capabilities. So yes, you need to be able to translate your critical thinking into solving problems, but you also have to take people with you. That's the point of leadership, yeah? So we were assessing to see, can you collaborate? Can you influence? Can you bring your team members, yeah, into your side? Can you convince the judges about your position? These were the things we were looking forward to. And I think we saw it. So obviously we will be announcing who are the top winners. But you should all be really proud of yourself. I said it a little bit earlier to say, I think each of you brought your A game, you brought your passion, and we were excited to spend the day with you. I mean, what we got to observe today is a typical day in a life of somebody in a workplace, yeah? Coming up with solutions, coming up with ideas, thinking about how to solve a particular problem. And so that was really exciting for us, and we really enjoyed it. So well done to yourselves. Really, really be proud of how you've demonstrated yourself today. And we wish you all the best. Yeah? Thank you.
Yes, I'm Robert Maura from Video East Africa, HR professional. Just to echo what my colleagues have said, essentially our observations. We observed 11 teams that were pretty, who've gone through a journey since late Q3 of last year, right up to today. So it's been a journey. And as you mentioned, I forget your name, MC?
Mercy.
Mercy, yeah. It's about climbing a mountain in a kind of, not a steep climb, but, right? So it's been a journey for you guys, and I'm sure you've worked very hard. You've collaborated. We saw a lot of teamwork, as you are here presenting to us. We saw your passion about the case study. However, there were possibly a few gaps here and there, as pointed out by my fellow judges, about relating it to personal, real life scenarios. However, I was pretty excited to hear some mentions of pestle analysis, which was really good. The team that gave us the thirsty in water mentioned about recycling plastic to make clothes, which spoke to an agenda for ESG, some sort of sustainability agenda, which is, again, pretty exciting to hear. Would have wanted to hear more on data analytics. Yes, there was the mention on cloud computing, but relate that also to data analytics. It's a new and emerging area. When a CEO mentioned about AI, so those are the emerging trends in industry that we will now be experiencing once we get into the job market, as it's transformed and is keeping on transforming on a day-to-day basis. So thank you very much, and best wishes to all of you.
Thank you so much to my fellow judges. Just a few comments before we get to knowing who actually our winners of the day are. We started the day by saying that we were celebrating excellence. Out of over 200 teams, we ended up with 11. Is that not a lot of hard work, isn't it? A lot of hard work. Please let's clap for ourselves. Well done by being here. It's really bold. As we're discussing as judges when we're preparing for this day, I think what some of the challenges that ACCA said we had were part of this journey were some groups dropped out either because they felt they were losing out or they said they were having examinations. But I do believe that even the 11 groups that were here also had the same challenges, but they were bold enough and they went the extra mile to be here this afternoon, isn't it? Huh? So well done to each one of you. I want to just emphasize a few things, and I think our keynote speaker has mentioned this. Whatever you're learning today, whatever opportunity you get, please leverage on it. When we are in school, sometimes things get very tough, and we think, what will I do with these skills? You never know with what you're going to become. As I stand here as a HR professional for the last almost over 10 years, I'm actually a teacher. I'm a B.Ed chemistry mathematics teacher. I have taught chemistry and mathematics for over 10 years in secondary school. I then further went to the university. What am I saying? I've actually even done CPA, but I'm very happy that today this room is not just about accountants. I tried to do CPA because at that point, in my village, the most wealthy man was an accountant. And you know, those days careers were about money, isn't it? Who is driving a good car? So I saw this guy and I thought the best thing, and I was good in maths. Like I said, I'm a maths teacher. I did CPA until section 3, and I realized this thing isn't for me. I had done education, like I said, but I had a dream. And my dream at that point, which wasn't very clear, was to go to Nairobi and work. I lived in the village. And for me, seeing people at the bus stop going to town was what I admired most. I didn't care whether it's to be a teller, to be a receptionist. For me, it was about going to town. Now that I'm in HR, I know the differences of all these careers. What am I saying? You must go out there, get to learn, get to understand what opportunities are there, and then you sort of align them with the skills you have and with your passion. I think I'm very proud of the young people. As you know, long time ago, to resign from a job was very tough. To say, I don't like what I'm doing. These days, we see it every day. We see people resign and say, I'm tired of what I do today. I know you're paying me a lot of money, but I don't like it. I'm going to do photography. People doing what they really like. When we talk about the new reality, even for us as employers, the issue is, are we giving an opportunity to the people that we are hiring, to our talents, to bring their insights so that then they create opportunities and have a better place, make this place a better place. So by just what you have shown us this afternoon, I see a lot of potential of people who inspire confidence, people who are out there to go ready. So when you get an opportunity like this, my encouragement to you is that please take it up. Question boldly. One of the things we are looking for this afternoon was, how skeptical are you this morning? Sorry. How skeptical are you? Do you question? Do you question boldly? So I see a lot of people who, in as much as it didn't come out very strongly as we were discussing, we realized that didn't come out very strongly. Are you questioning the information that you have been given? Can you challenge it and offer solutions to it? That is what we are looking for in the new reality, because we are now calling it the new reality. Some time back, we kept saying the future, and that future is actually here. So what I want to encourage each one of you, be a leader, and a leader without title. Somebody who influences other people. Somebody who is always out there looking out for opportunity. Somebody who is able to collaborate. And when you get an opportunity, however small that opportunity is, the skill you get out of that opportunity may not be useful today, but you never know how you're going to leverage on that skill. So I think I want to stop there. Today is not a speech about careers. I think our keynote speaker has already spoken, but we are very, very grateful and we are very honored. Thank you very much to the ACCA team for giving us this very, very humbling responsibility to determine, as my colleague Robert said, there are no losers. But I remember our MC in the morning said, well, we say that we must have winners, isn't it, at the end of the day. So we are going to now get to the opportunity of telling you who are the people that really did perform well this afternoon, who are the people that the top 3 teams. But before we do that, everybody that participated will get something for participation. It's been a very, very long journey. So we'll start by first giving out certificates of participation to all the teams. And so what we shall do when I call out your team name, you will come to the front with your team leader will get your certificate. In the interest of time, we are going to give all the certificates in an envelope, and then the team leader will distribute that to the rest of the team.
Okay. Thank you so much. Please let's give applause to our lead judge. Damaris, you can stay on stage. I will also like Steve and also our guest of honor, Charles Ringera, to join Damaris on stage to appreciate all the participants. The first team to receive their certificate of participation is Team Elite. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's appreciate Team Elite from Jaffrey Institute of Professional Studies. And of course, on that team, we have Mariam, Ahmed, Khadija, Abdulalim, Adnan Hashim, and Anne Hussein. Team Elite, please let's appreciate Team Elite. Okay, thank you so much, Team Elite. Up next, we have the Incredibles from Egerton University. Team Incredibles from Egerton University. And on this team, we have Jermaine Nyata, Boniface Muhindi, Chepto Sharon, and Joanne Wangeshi. Please step on stage to receive your certificate of participation. From University of Nairobi. Team Alpha. Team, we have Raymond, Nyatich, Kelvin, Kipchumba, Mary, Kipruto, Chepchumba, Mercy, and Piri Kinyanjoy Wanjiro. Give it up for Team Alpha.
You got the confidence to say if you want to make it, what? And you got the confidence to say if you want to make it, what? And motivate yourself if you want to break it. Yes, daddy gotta be no craft. Oh no, oh no.
Thank you so much. Next we have Team Vic Teja from JQuat.
Adui mkubwa kwa ujenzi wa taifa, kwani ndicho kiini hasa kisababisha chonja. Ewe ndugu yangu we, amka kumekucha, kama ni adui mkubwa kwa ujenzi wa taifa, kwani ndicho kiini hasa kisababisha chonja. Ewe ndugu yangu we, amka kumekucha, ni adui mkubwa kwa ujenzi wa taifa, kwani ndicho kiini hasa kisababisha chonja. Ni adui mkubwa kwa ujenzi wa taifa, kwani ndicho kiini
hasa. Next, Team Generation Z from Strathmore University. Cecilia, Martin, Kamikaze Martha, and Kamondo Cynthia. Thank you so much, Team Generation Z. Up next, Team Frontline Champions from Multimedia University. Team Frontline Champions, please join us on stage, and congratulations.
Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are
And on this team we have John Yabendi, Araka Jabez, Otieno Velma, and Opio Helen. Team Frontline.
Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race.
Thank you so much. Up next we have Team Titans from Strathmore University. Titans. Titans to and on this team we have Noel Amela, Frederick Mutula, and Shaniqua Mwangi, and Jeremiah Bamulbie. The Strategic Grandmasters from Oshwal College. The Strategic Grandmasters from Oshwal College, please join us on stage. And we have Turuva Shah, Uvisa, Sania Ganatra, and Salima Ishani. Now to the end. Team Royals from University of Nairobi, please join us on stage. Team Royals from UON. Thank you so much, Team Royals. And finally, Team The Chosen Park from JQuats. Team The Chosen Park from JQuats.
Jogging, keep jogging, keep jogging, keep jogging, yeah, keep jogging, keep jogging, keep jogging.
Chosen Park, we have Joel Marceline, Kawara Angeline, Robert Oko, and Ombara Jacob Omondi. That's The Chosen Park. And finally, Team Steel Chuma, where are they? Team Steel, please come forward, join us on stage to receive your certificate.
Nah, bro, you ain't no
Okay, thank you so much, Team Steel. Well, now you've all been appreciated for the wonderful job you've done, but in these Steel Awards, for this particular section, we have one more award. The judges made the observation and felt this is the person who deserves this award. As we were saying, we are watching, all eyes are watching. So we have a special category for the best presenter today. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me appreciate Angeline Nyambura Kawara as our presenter for today. You will come behind the tent. We appreciate you nicely. Your award utatupitia kwa tent. But yes, you did well. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. Yeah. So for this juncture, we are going to celebrate the second runners-up, first runners-up, and of course, the winner. So I can assure you that the envelopes are sealed. From the moment the judges left the secret rooms and made the decision, the envelope was sealed. Nobody has seen, even me, I've not seen. Nobody has seen. And of course, the auditors, the actuaries, and all these people have done their job. And the decision is fair and square and well deserved. Okay? I had to make that disclaimer. So, we are going to announce our winners. So just so show you what is up for grabs, we are going to go through the second runners-up. And of course, for second runners-up, you have a smartphone, you get a trophy, you have a certificate, you have a gift hamper. I mean, why would you want to participate in something like this, yes? Mm-hmm. There's something for everyone. So at this juncture, I would like to please Damaris, our lead judge, to step forward. And of course, I'd like to invite Jane Ogwaya to please present the converted envelope with the names of the second runners-up team. And Patrick, please step on stage. This is our auditor, as you can see, from PKF. It has been assessed.
So maybe just allow me to say a few words. And I think as PKF, we are very, very grateful to be associated with this competition. As they have mentioned, we are playing the role of Chebukati. So in this competition, and I can confirm that the results we have here are authentic, sealed, and I know there is an atmosphere of anxiety to see who will win. But as we all say, we are all winners, and maybe there will be guys who have won more than the others, and those are the guys who will be the winners and the first and the second runners-up that you're going to recognize now. So in short, I think we'll just proceed, and Jane will do the honors of handing in the envelope, and as we await to see who are the winners. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's appreciate our auditors. And Jane.
So as you can see, is it speaking?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you can see, the envelope is sealed. The only people who know the name here, it's just me and Patrick. So it's sealed, and we're giving it to the chief judge. Sealed. You can confirm? Thank you. I'm going to confirm. But in case, just to avoid any rigging, I'm just going to ask one of you to come, just to confirm. You know, there might be rigging ahead here. Angeline, now that you're our best presenter, just come and confirm that this is completely sealed. Yes, it's sealed completely. Thank you, thank you. So now I have the honor to open this up. But I think I need some water. Some music. Why is it getting this cold in this room now? For some water. I'm thirsty.
People who are giving out water.
Where is this group that had some water nicely branded? Yeah? Looks like I'm not getting water anytime soon. So, our second runners-up team is Frontline Champions. Frontline Champions. Well done, well done.
Congratulations. To award the team with phones, I'd like to call upon Christine from PKF. Christine and Nicoya to hand over the phones to the winning team. Thank you so much. Now just hold on, we have your phone. And of course there we have Christine, our second runners up with smartphones. Your trophy, and of course our lead judge is going to present to you the trophy for this challenge. Second runners up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Frontline Champions from Multimedia University of Kenya. And on the team we have Don Yagundi, Acca Sbl, Otieno Velma, and Opio Helen. Congratulations.
Well done, well done. I'd like the team leader of the Frontline Champions to remain behind. They will actually confirm for us that the envelope for the first runners-up is okay.
Again, from PKF. This is the first runners-up envelope. As you can see, it's sealed. No alterations, no breakages, no leakages. So the team member, just confirm.
Thank you. I can confirm that the envelope is sealed.
Thank you. Let's clap for him. Our team number 2 is the incredible from Egerton University.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
Well done to the incredible team.
And of course we have Christine to award you with smartphone for second runners up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Incredibles from Egerton University. And on that team we have Jermaine Nyata, Boniface Muhindi, Cheptor Sharon, and Joanne Wangeshi. And on top of that, you will receive your trophy for first runners-up. Well, congratulations, team. Incredible. You now can get on stage now. Okay, so for now, I will hand over to Damaris to just give you perspective of what our winners are getting. They're getting 150,000 Kenyan, to be specific, shillings of scholarship, worth of scholarship on ACCA fees, a laptop, certificate, and a trophy. I mean, can't we all just appreciate all this in advance? Yes, so I think I'll head over to our IEBC, PKF, and everything, auditing, to hand over the final envelope to our lead judge.
Whoops. It's so heavy. Very heavy. I don't even know who's ready for the announcement. I can confirm that it is sealed, free from any leakage,
There's
breakage.
there ready to confirm.
There's someone here to confirm. As you can see, it's just floating around.
Are you saying anything?
Thank you so much. The envelope is tightly sealed.
Thank you very much. Now, since these guys decided not to give me water, and since I am one of those people that have been dealing with people when they are emotionally distressed and when they are anxious, I have learned that a deep breath, a very deep one, really helps with anxiety. Yeah? So I want us to all... Our winning team is Team Vix Strategia.
Congratulations to
I'm on top of the world, I'm on top of the world, We've done this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt.
Well
I've been
done,
waiting
well
to see
done.
the whole day for a
Well
while.
done, well done.
If I can, been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I've tried to come.
We are waiting for you guys. Well done. Let's clap for them as they come up stage. Well done.
Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, the whole day for a while. Take me with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child.
Congratulations, Vix Strategia. On top of that, we've been able to hand over you your laptops. There are laptops up for grabs. So I'll call upon team from ACCA to hand over the laptops to the winning team members. And of course, Vix Strategia are from Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. And on this team, we have Enoch Omonywa, Savia Onyangi, and Esther Wanjohi. Congratulations, guys. We can hold for you, tunaweza wachikia. If they're too heavy.
Well done. And you can see they are joined by their mentors here. So well done to the mentors as well for a great job.
And of course we have something for them. The laptops come with a laptop bag. Carry it nicely, do great things with it. And of course we have a trophy for the winning team. We have the trophy for the winning team. This is Big Strategia from J-Quad. Thank you so much. And on top of it all now, ladies and gentlemen, your checks are ready. I hope you have bank accounts. Your checks are ready. So 150,000 shillings only. And of course, this is going towards your scholarship at ACC certification. And of course, that's 100,000 Kenyan shillings. And of course, this is scholarship for your ACCACs. I think we can hold one check, everyone. We can hold the middle check together, yes. And just follow instructions of the photographer. Once again. Okay, once that's done, we'd like the judges, please join the winning team for a photo. To that photo from well, congratulations guys. Well, apart from we can now, the winning team can now sit and savor in the victory. We can exit the stage and we remain with our guests. Behind every winning team, of course, there are people who have held them together, of course, have guided them and mentored them. So now we would like to appreciate the mentors of the winning teams. Please, Jackson Musime Mutua, please join us on stage. And Azar Bakar, please join us on stage. And of course, for our mentors, of course, they will receive trophies and 20,000 shillings each. In appreciation for the job well done. And to save time, please, the team, that you know these are your mentors, step here, you take photos. So please come and join your mentors on stage after this photo. You take a photo with them. Yes.
Mentors first runners up.
Yeah. Okay, mentees, step on stage for a photo. Okay, guys. take a photo with your mentors. Higher, follow instructions of the photographers. Okay, you're done, you're good? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. At this juncture, we'd like to also award the mentees, Janet Waweru and Patricia Murage. And also your mentees, follow them behind for a photo also. Congratulations. And of course, for the mentors, we have trophies, certificates, something nice, and 20K on top. Mentors of the winning team. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. And now we would like to award the mentors, one moment group of mentors of the winning teams, Dr. Karanja Kabare and Hadisha. Please join us on stage with your mentees. Congratulations. We'll have photos with the mentors first, and the mentees, you can join the photo later. But for now, let's award the mentors. You get to get a certificate, trophy, and of course, 20,000 Kenyan shillings in appreciation for the job well done for the mentors. The mentees, please come for photos. Yes, we need you for photos. Please, hurry up. Okay, the mentees get in the photo. Please come. Well, thank you so much. I think I'll release also, plus our guests of honor. You can have your seats. So at this point, I would like to invite our employers to just say something small, briefly, from the takeouts from this session, and of course, some advice to our contestants and our winners today. To start off, I'd like to invite Christine Wamukoya. She is a general manager and of course a human resource development at PKF. Christine, please join us on stage for a brief session.
Good afternoon, everyone. I don't know why we were asked to speak after the awards have been given. I don't think anyone is listening. If I was one of the winners, I wouldn't even believe. I can see them taking selfies, you know, the excitement. But on behalf of PKF, we want to thank you very much, everyone who participated. We've worked with ACCA in this journey because we are so passionate about young people. So as you embark on the next chapter, we pray that you will succeed. Listen very carefully to the words that our guest of honor spoke to you. They are very important. You will come to remember them. It's not easy in the corporate world, but if you follow the right rules and you listen to the advice of your mentors, you will succeed. So on behalf of PKF, we are here with our team, Patrick and Jen, and our media team. We want to thank you. We are going to offer, we are not going to offer internship. We are going to offer employment. We are going to offer employment to at least 2 of the winners. And that employment will come with sponsorship. for professional studies. Yeah. Think we've also are the ones behind the phones, the smartphones, so every time you turn on that phone, remember PKF was thinking about you. And lastly, I want to just give a special mention to a lady who was very courageous, the second-year student, the one who said she would wish to do internship in PKF. I want to approve your internship right here. You are very welcome to PKF. We are happy to have you in the PKF family. To everyone else who was participating, upwards and onwards, and we look forward to meeting again in the future. Thank you.
Please, let's appreciate Christine. I told you guys, shooting your shots may actually have an aim somewhere.
Yeah, we have a significant number of our staff having been ACCA graduates, and we've walked the journey with the ACCA for a long time. So we are glad to have been a partner in this. We have participated through the judging and mentoring as well. We are actually also going to offer, we've committed to offer internships between 5 to 10 students immediately, which could translate to employment. And mentoring, we have committed our partners and directors who are going to walk the journey with identified students to mentor them through this, their career process. And additionally, we have been, we are in discussions around mentoring in terms of lecturing, being guest lecturers, and I'm sure that is going to translate to something that, just to help the students translate what you're learning into the workplace, which is what this whole exercise was all about. So thank you very much for the day, and we do hope that in the future we will continue. I have identified a lot of students here that I'll possibly be speaking to at a personal level starting next week. Thank you.
Please, let's appreciate Damaris.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is George Kamau, as you've heard, Regional Head of HR RSM Eastern Africa. And I'm very, very proud to be in this room with the talent that's packed up in this place. Please give yourselves a round of applause. First of all, I would like to really, really appreciate ACCA for the work you've done in putting this together. You have identified a very pertinent need that as HR professionals, and Damaris has mentioned this, we have identified in terms of the transition of people from academia into the real world of work. And this is a very practical step from ACCA. I think it really needs to be lauded. We really want to appreciate ACCA for this amazing initiative. I also want to congratulate the 11 teams. I think this has been said again and again, and I want to repeat it. Nobody lost. For those of you who are HR professionals in the room, especially for entry-level roles, you'll agree with me, one of the things we look for is people with initiative. You may not have work experience, but we want to see what have you done in campus, what have you done with your free time. So I want to speak to everybody in this room. Maybe you didn't get to be second runners-up, first runners-up, or the overall winner, but I want you to know something, you won today. And every time you walk into an interview room from today, I want you to very proudly say, I participated in the ACCA Inter-University Challenge. So please put your hands together again for yourself. For those of you who do not know RSM is a global leader in audit, tax, and advisory services. And what we shall be offering, very similar to one of the employers who was here, we shall be offering 2, not internship, but 2 employment opportunities, subject to an internal process in terms of background checks, as would be expected. And also, we would be offering to those 2 successful candidates ACCA tuition sponsorship. Once again, I really want to thank everyone. Judges, asanteni sana. And I will not leave this place without appreciating the speech we got from our keynote speaker, Sir. I really enjoyed what you had to say. It had a very powerful impression. I look forward to interacting with you. Thank you very much, everyone.
Let's appreciate George Kamau. Well, at this time, I'd like to welcome Siki Mokoena, the Talent and Inclusion Manager at BAT. Please help me welcome Siki.
Again, I mean, you know, what a wonderful day. we've had today an opportunity to really spend the day with young talent and really just get an understanding of, you know, what does the future look like, the future world of work look like, with you guys potentially joining that future very, very soon. So from a BAT perspective, I mean, this was an opportunity for all of us as employers who are here to scout for some talent. That is why we said no one is a loser. Or I'll actually speak closer to the mic. That's why we said no one is a loser from this particular session, right? Because we were here making sure that we are assessing for people with leadership potential. And so from a BAT perspective, we will be offering two internship opportunities in our finance department. I have to, okay. Better? Okay, so we'll be offering two internship opportunities in our finance department. I'll be reaching out to some of you also very, very soon. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Haporia Juni, everybody. I think it's very long day, you know. So I will be brief as I can. My name is Shama Abdelhai. I am the CFO of Mayfair CIB Bank. I am here today with my colleague, Peter Kabuga, the head of HR, presenting Mayfair CIB Bank at at this very good event, which I am very, amazed to have it in Kenya. So let us having cheering for all of us. And I want to express my special appreciation to Mr. Hussam Ragah, who unfortunately not with us today, the Executive Director of Mayfair CIB Bank. Thank you. So, and what is about Mayfair CIB Bank? Mayfair CIB is a subsidiary of CIB Bank in Egypt, which is one of the top 100 bank in Middle East, ranked 24 according to Bloomberg 2021. Why joining the program and partnering with the ACCA? As I am an ACCA member, I encourage it always CIB and Mayfair to become partners with ACCA because of the lot of opportunities offered by the ACCA. I am sorry, I become serious.
First aid.
Yes. The opportunities of becoming a partner with ACCA mainly is derived from many things, like the courses we are having like an approved employer with a discounted price for our staff. What is the offer of Mayfair CIB? Mayfair CIB offering now 2 internship opportunities for 2 candidates, which leading to a full employment job if the candidate saying or improving sorry, if the candidate is able to improve and prove he is worth to become a full staff with our Mayfair CIB Bank. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'd like now to invite Eliud Njoroge, the Manager, Corporate Finance and Transactions Advisory at BDO East Africa.
Good afternoon, everyone. As you've heard, my name is Eliud from BDO East Africa. First of all, I'd like to appreciate the presentations that we've had today. Not even looking at the passion of the presenters that they had, and even the confidence and the content that they had. Kudos to the judges for doing, it was not an easy job given the quality of what we saw as I sat through the presentations. From a BDO perspective, for those who don't know BDO, it's a professional services firm. It's an international network of firms, and we offer audit, tax, and advisory services. From this event, ACCA has been a long-standing, working partnership and collaboration with them. One of our, our HR manager was one of the judges for this competition. And also, as BDO East Africa, we are in discussions with ACCA to offering mentorship to some of the students and even working on some of the colleges as we go and have a look at the talent in place. And that's subject to internal approval. And we're also looking forward to, having employment opportunities and internship opportunities. Thank you, and congratulations to all the participants. Thank you all for coming, and have a good afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Eliud. Next, I'd like to invite Joe Sami Aluda, the Auditor Director for Crow LLP.
Most of you put in a very good job. My name is Joe Anunda. I work as the Audit Director at Crow COR LLP. We are a member of Crow Global, and we formally partnered with ACCA this year. But in the past, we've had a long association with ACCA through Strathmore, and we have offered a number of internships to Strathmore students, and a number of our staff are also ACCA graduates. Why we partnered with ACCA? We work across Africa, and so we find that ACCA professionals bring that cross-border understanding of the different, the requirements in the different regimes across Africa. As per instructions from my managing partner, we are also offering 2 internships that should lead to employment.
Thank you so much. So for now, I'd like to invite Edith Apollo Churchill, Head of Finance at Knight Frank Kenya.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Edith Apollo Churchill, the Head of Finance at Knight Frank Kenya. I'm happy to be here, and I'd like to say congratulations to the winning teams, but also to everybody that participated in this challenge. Coming from a team of over, I'm told there were 200 plus teams, and you made it to 11. You're all winners. Yeah, we're proud of you. Knight Frank. Knight Frank is a global real estate company that we deal in all kinds of real estate. We have our presence in 57 territories and 488 offices. We employ over 20,000 people, that's globally. But Knight Frank Kenya, we have 3 offices, and we have 160 staff members. Why did we partner with ACCA? I am an ACCA member. I did my ACCA in Uganda, got married, came to Kenya, did my last papers here, and became an ACCA member. Being part of ACCA already just showed that if I could move from Uganda and get a job in the Kenya office, ACCA opened the border for me. So I'm really proud to partner with ACCA because I know it takes people places. I have seen people who, if you work for ACCA, you can go and work in any other country. You don't have to say, I have to do a certain paper to go and get employment in that country. So I find ACCA is a door opener and a game changer. We are offering the winners 2 internship opportunities at Knight Frank, and hopefully, if the opportunities present themselves, it could turn into a permanent employment. My message to the group, not just the finalists, but the entire group, is that if you have the will to win and the desire to succeed and the urge to reach your full potential, then you have the keys to unlock the door to your excellence. So keep it up. Good day.
much, Faith. At this point, I'd like to invite Keval Harriet from BC Patel & Co.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying and keeping well. First of all, I'd like to thank all of the participants today, because you can imagine from 1,000 students who were there, you guys have made it to 50. And it's not only 1,000, because I'm sure there are a lot of people in your university and you're representing on behalf of them. So it's a good achievement. Congratulations again. Happy to be partnered with ACCA since I think 2007 or 2009, somewhere there. It's been a long journey together. We have worked with ACCA for various occasions, been part of the advisory, and just talking about this strategic business leadership, 5 years back, when this paper was introduced, there was a lot of research being done about this paper, where approved employers were called in to give in their input of what value and difference does it make to the employers. So we can all see today what difference it makes. People who have done ACCA, I'm sure it's a big eye-opener, and people who are not still doing ACCA, but attending this event, I'm sure it has made a big difference to you of what a strategic business leader will look like in any part of the world. So congratulations again. As BC Patel and Company, we are 55 years old company, located in Nairobi. We are affiliated with MSI Global International, so it gives us access to the international market. For now, we are offering internship to one of the students, but it's not limited, because I think with the team ACCA Kenya, we have already had got the best talent, and every year we have approached them and got the best talent. Thanks all. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you so much, Keval. This time I'd like to invite Hadija Nenyoma from Ernst & Young.
I'm a partner at EY in the tax department, but I'm here on behalf of HR. She was not able to come. What does EY do? EY was formerly called Ernst & Young. We rebranded to EY LLP. We are committed to long-term value to our clients with an ambition of building a better working world. And that's what we are doing here today and what we have always done with ACCA. We deal in tax, assurance, advisory, transactions, and strategy and transactions. So when I look at everyone in this room, there's something in EY for you. Just a few months ago, we recruited over 40 graduate students. And if I do a quick mathematics, 4 teams times 11, that is 44. We can as well take you on all if you pass our graduate, if you pass our interviews. So we are happy to have partnered with SCCA. We can do a lot more. I can commit that we'll take people on internship, we'll take participants on employment. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you've all done well. Maybe what I can say, I'm also a member of the SCCA Advisory Council or Committee. Steve is here, my boss. I'm encouraging each of you to do SCCA. What the degrees we have from school may not be enough. You need something else, a professional course. So please, let's do SCCA as a course, and let's join SCCA as members. Thank you so much, and have a great evening.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. And finally, for our last employer of this afternoon to speak to us, some of you who came to shoot your shot, you mentioned this organization. So I'd like to call Kevin Kabuye. He is present from Oracle. He's the Customer Enablement Manager, East and West Africa.
I am from Oracle. We are a leading technology company, as you are all aware, and we have close to 500,000 customers globally, and with offices across the world. So it is an immense opportunity to join the company, as we are on a mission to help organizations unlock limitless possibilities leveraging on data. So data is the new soil, as we call it, because on data, you're able to go ahead and do much, much more in organizations. And as you have mentioned today in different forums, the role of finance is changing. It's moving away from being very transactional to being very strategic. So how can you use this data to empower the organization to accelerate making decisions? Another thing that came up through one of the keynotes was, is technology taking away jobs? I'd say no. 85% of the jobs that will exist in 2030 haven't been created yet. That is how many years from now? I thought we were accountants and finance. The number would pop up quite easy. But yes, so that shows you the immense opportunity that technology does bring. It is actually going ahead to create new jobs and helping you, giving you a chance to reskill and be ready for the job market. So as Oracle, we will be supporting all participants with business skills on our Learning Explorer platform as part of our continued investment in supporting the future workforce. We have also partnered with all the institutions present to provide access to courses and certification through your faculty administrators. I am available to share more on that, and also I believe ACCA will be sharing instructions on how you can be able to go ahead and leverage on this platform. One last comment would be, I think today with the winning team, we can all commend them for the great energy. So just a quick applause for the winning team. An encouragement to everyone, more so the students, is when you walk into a room, there'll always be one person smarter than you, right? But if given the opportunity to select between someone with a staggering IQ and elite education, who's just gliding along, and you have person number 2 with probably a lower IQ, but with absolute determination to succeed, every employer in this room will go with the latter. So for you, always go out there with the willingness and the energy to succeed, as you can see from the winning team, and you'll be destined for great things. Thank you.
Well, let's appreciate Kevin. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I'd like to appreciate your patience and, of course, for being fully attentive and participating at every point of today's event. We've come to the close, but I would like to give these honors to invite person who will be speaking last to our presenter of the day, Angeline Nyambura. Please come and help me to close this event in style.
I would first of all like to appreciate ACCA for this great opportunity for us, all the participants. The partners of ACCA, we appreciate your devotion, we appreciate all you're doing for us. And I would like to invite Linda Okwata, the Business Development Manager for ACCA Kenya and Tanzania, as the last speaker.
Okay, I will try not to bore you, but allow me to read, okay? So, distinguished guests, our chief guest, the CEO, Charles Ringera, the ACCA, Africa Change Lead, Geoffrey Ocheng, Steve Obogo, Market Head, Kenya and Tanzania, the Independent Process Judging Partner, PKF, led by Mr. Patrick Kuria, the judging panel, led by Ms. Damaris Lilech, the ACCA mentors and institutional mentors to all the teams, university representatives, students from participating universities, members of the press in the House, my colleagues from ACCA, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of ACCA, I wish to extend our sincere gratitude for gracing the ACCA Strategic Business Leader Inter-University Challenge, Kenya. Just to let you know, this is the first of its kind challenge that ACCA has ever held. So Kenya is the first to pilot, and I'm happy and proud to say that it's a success. So since the challenge process kicked off way back in August 2021, so you guys are just seeing the good part. We started way back in 2021, engaging the students, engaging the employers, engaging the mentors. So it's been a 6 months process. So since then, we had 263 teams who registered from 38 universities across 15 counties in Kenya. So we are happy that the challenge itself kind of made, was actually, there was a footprint throughout the network in Kenya in all 15 counties. Of course, probably you may find out that the top teams may not not all counties are represented in the top teams, but I'm proud to say that Kibabi University is here. JIPS is from Mombasa, so we have quite some counties represented today. And now with the help of our mentors, the 44 team members that make up the 11 top team finalists, qualifying for the third and final stage. And the competition was stiff. We are proud of you. You stood out during this process, as it has been said, that in December, most teams actually fell out, but you are resilient, and we want to thank you for your resilience. I'd also like to recognize various people who have worked together with us to make the ACCA Strategic Business Leader Inter-University Challenge a success. Number one, a very big thank you to our chief guest, Mr. Charles Ringera. Our heartfelt gratitude to our employers. I know that they came last, and we were thinking that, you know, maybe if they speak after the top team has been announced, it won't be so exciting. But if you're keen, they had the most exciting offers in the room, okay? So our heartfelt gratitude to all our employers, your synergy, your immense support, BC Patel, EY, Knight Frank, KPMG, PKF, we have Crow, RSM, Mayfair CIB, Bank, Oracle, BDO East Africa, and BAT, amongst others. We just want to say thank you very much for your support, because your support does not end here today. Your support will continue, and it will have an impact on these young Kenyans today. Our independent process judging partner, PKF, it's been a journey. Sleepless nights for Jane. Special mention to Jane Oguire. She's done the work. She went through all the scripts that were submitted by the students, the 266 teams from the beginning, and all the way until the 11 teams. So thank you very much, Jane. PKF, under the leadership of the Managing Director, Ritesh, the leadership also of Christine Wamukoya, and the partner, Patrick Kuria. Thank you very much. And because of you, this has been an objective process, above board. Integrity has been observed. There has been no shortcuts, and we have spared no time, neither resources, to make sure that everything is done above board. And I'm proud to say that the winning team today is the winning team. Right? To our panel of judges, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We've spent some time. You have come through, led by Damaris. Thank you for stepping up in the short lead times, even that I pushed you guys. And I was telling them that they had the hardest task today. But one thing is for sure that, and I can confidently say that, you met expectations. Thank you very much. Give them a round of applause, please. To our mentors who've worked with our teams, the institutional mentors, the ACCA mentors, we appreciate you for building capacity on our students, our mentees, for encouraging them and imparting them. And these are not just the mentors that you've seen today. We had mentors for all the teams that started from the first stage. Some ACCA members took more than 10 teams, more than 30 teams. So we really want to appreciate you for working with this young generation. As it has been said here, mentorship is key. Mentorship is key. So thank you very much for the noble job. Please. Our deep sense of appreciation to the young women and men of the moment. A loud and happy applause to the students of the ACCA Strategic Business Leader Challenge. Without you, there would have been no challenge. And as we were starting, we were like, okay, we can take it out there, but will there be interest? Because without interest, there would have been no challenge. So thank you very much. We appreciate you, and we wish you all the best. Those who will secure jobs, those who will secure internship, it's been said here, your determination and passion is what counts. So grab those opportunities, make the best use of them, and become the next strategic business leaders that you are meant to be and you have the potential to be. So to end it, ladies and gentlemen, an event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling, as we said, in August last year, months ago. It was an idea conceived by the head of the market, and we are happy to see it manifest and even come to an end. So for this session, I would also like to extend my special gratitude to the ACCA team. This project was led by Eunice Ireri. Eunice Ireri was the project manager. Unfortunately, she was not able to be with us today. I know students, you really wanted to meet Eunice, all right? Unfortunately, she was not able to be with us because of an emergency that she could not avoid. However, we'll continue engaging with you. We have a mentorship program, and as Kevin from Oracle has already said, you'll have an opportunity to register for a free course in the Oracle ERP Business Solutions program. So this is not just open to all the participants here, but all the 1,064 participants that registered for ACCA. So you will meet Eunice still, maybe online, but be sure that she has sent her congratulations to the winning team, to all the 11 team, and she has also sent her well wishes to everyone. So there's Eunice. We also have our market head of Kenya and Tanzania, Steve Obwogo. There's a big team of ACCA. Eunice, we have Celia, who was handling the live streaming. Celia is at the back. We have Julie Wamboi, we have Lamek, we have Josephat, we have Naomi. That whole team has been working. We are an office of basically not more than 10 people, but that whole team has worked to make sure that this day is a success. Further, I wish to express my sincere appreciation to members of the press who have been here, who've graced our occasion today. Our Masters of Ceremony in absentia, Bonnie Tunya, who was with us in the morning, and also Mercy Milanoi this afternoon. Please give them a round of applause. We have Villa Rosa Kempinski for hosting us in very short notice. We are happy that we were able to get this space. As it is right now in Kenya, you know, hotels are busy. So we are happy that you are able to host us today. VOTERM Studios for the live streaming, for the videography as well as the photography. Prince Calligraph, who was able to make sure that our certificates, our names, are the names nice? Are they written well? Yeah, so we have Prince Calligraph to thank for that. Team Sky Media Services Limited for handling our PR, and also DJ Aizo for being in the house. I cannot thank everyone else. I cannot thank everyone, but again, I also cannot thank everyone enough for the roles played by each of you for your involvement. And it was a great, great pleasure. Every single minute was worth it. And I dropped the mic.